This is homework packet number 22. I'm going to do two problems on here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with number one. Or not number one, number four. So number four, it has two equations. One is in standard form. The other one is in slope-intercept form. We have negative 3x minus 3y is equal to 3. And we have y equals negative 5x minus 17. All you're doing is solve each system. So you're going to figure out what the intersection is of these two lines. So you already have one that's in slope-intercept form. You don't have to do anything with this one. You can put that into your y equals and call that one good. The first one they give you, though, you have negative 3x minus 3y equals 3. You can't put that into the calculator, so we're going to have to do our two steps. The first one is called the exciting move. So I have a negative 3y is equal to that negative 3x. When you move it over, it's going to become positive. And then you have a positive 3 over here that we're going to add on to the end. You still can't put this in your calculator because it doesn't say y equals, it says negative 3y. So to do that, we're going to have to do our great divide by the number negative 3. So these cross out, we end up with y equals 3 divided by negative 3 is negative 1. You can put the negative 1 or you can write as negative x. And 3 divided by negative 3 is negative 1. So your second equation is y equals negative x minus 1. Once you have both equations in slope-intercept form, we're going to put these into the calculator into y equals. So the first one is negative 5x minus 17. And the second one is negative x minus 1. So we're going to hit graph. There's my first line. There's my second line. So these two lines intersect in a point, and to find that point, we're going to hit second trace, 5, because that's the intersection, and then we're going to hit enter 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So our intersection's at negative 4, 3. So your answer over here is just negative 4, comma 3. Okay, and the last one that I'm going to do is number 8. We have two equations. They're both in standard form, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one. We have negative 7x minus 2y is equal to negative 13. First step is your exciting move. So I have a negative 2y is equal to, when you move the negative 7x over, it becomes positive, and then minus 13 at the end. We have to do the second step, which is the great divide, and we're going to divide everything by this negative 2. So we have y equals, you can type in the calculator 7 divided by negative 2 and hit math and enter, and it will come out to negative 7 over 2. Don't forget your x, and then you can type in negative 13 divided by negative 2, math and enter, and that comes out to positive 13 over 2. So there's your first equation. Again, we have a second equation in standard form. We're going to put in slope-intercept form, so I'm going to move this x over. I have a negative 2y is equal to, if it's a positive x, it'll become negative, plus 11. And then our great divide will be by negative 2. So we end up with y equals, don't forget your invisible number here is a negative 1. Negative 1 divided by negative 2, you can hit math and enter, that just reduces to positive 1/2. Don't forget the x. And then 11 divided by negative 2, if you hit math and enter, we'll reduce that to negative 11 over 2. So our second equation is y equals 1/2 x minus 11 over 2. Now that these are both in slope-intercept form, we can go ahead and put them in our calculator. So I'm going to clear that out and clear this one out. So my first equation, and I like to put my fractions in parentheses, we have negative 7 divided by 2 times x plus 13 over 2. And then in my y2 we have 1/2 x minus 11 over 2. Okay, so once you have those in y1, y2, we're going to hit graph. So there's my first equation, my first line. And there's the second one. So again, you can see that both these lines intersect in this point. So that is our answer. That's the solution to this. And to find that point, we're going to hit second trace, 5, and then we're going to hit enter, enter, enter. So our intersection here is at 3, -4. So my answer is going to be 3, -4. Huge hint, all of your answers for number 1 through, I think there's 20. Yeah, number 1 through 20, you should not get any decimals. So if you're getting decimals on your intersection, you need to go back and check your work. All right, so after that, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiple choice questions. And like always, if you need help, come by and ask us and we'll help you out.